Do you ever lie awake at night, your mind racing, unable to switch off, frustrated that sleep just won't come, no matter how hard you try? The minutes tick by and the anxiety builds. You're not alone. Millions struggle with sleeplessness, tossing and turning night after night. In our always-on world, where demands never cease, we reach for quick fixes, those temporary boosts to get us through the day, to fight fatigue, pushing ourselves harder and harder. But what if those very habits, those things we rely on to function, are sabotaging our rest? Are they the reason you can't achieve restful sleep? Think about it. How many people around you, your friends, your colleagues, complain about being tired, constantly exhausted, yet accept it as normal, as just a part of life? But chronic lack of sleep isn't normal, and it can seriously impact your health, leading to a host of other problems. Mood, making you irritable and short-tempered, and daily performance, affecting your ability to focus and be productive. The culprit might be hiding, lurking in the shadows, in plain sight, right there on your kitchen counter, woven into your daily routine, a seemingly harmless part of your day. We often blame stress, the pressures of modern life, or screens, the blue light that keeps us wired. But there's another, a less obvious, often overlooked factor at play. Something that could be the key to unlocking better sleep. It's something many of us, perhaps even you, consume daily without a second thought, believing it's harmless, even beneficial, or even helpful, something that gives us a perceived advantage. What if one simple change, one small adjustment to your routine, could help you wake up refreshed, could be the key to unlocking a good night's sleep? The evidence is mounting. Studies are showing a clear link pointing to a familiar foe, a common substance that might be the reason for your sleepless nights. Could it really be that simple? Could the answer be right in front of us? Let's find out. Let's uncover the truth behind this hidden sleep saboteur. The hidden saboteur, caffeine. Found in coffee, tea, sodas, and energy drinks, it's the world's favorite pick-me-up, and a major sleep disruptor. While caffeine boosts alertness, it can also keep you up at night, interfering with your natural sleep patterns. Studies show that regular, especially late-day caffeine use increases your risk of sleep disorders by about 20%. The problem isn't just how much you drink, but when. Caffeine lingers in your system for hours, often unnoticed. To reclaim your nights, it's time to become a caffeine detective. Coffee is the obvious source, but caffeine hides everywhere. Black and green tea, sodas, energy drinks, even chocolate. Many don't realize that medications, like painkillers and cold remedies, can also contain caffeine. Even decaf isn't always caffeine-free. It's easy to underestimate your daily intake. A coffee here, a soda there, a piece of chocolate after dinner. It all adds up. These hidden sources can keep your body wired long after you want to wind down. Awareness is key. Check labels and track your intake, especially in the afternoon and evening. Small changes can make a big difference. Here's how caffeine, that seemingly innocent pick-me-up, keeps you awake, often when you'd rather be sound asleep. It's a fascinating and sometimes frustrating process. Throughout the day, your brain builds up adenosine, a chemical that acts like a volume dial, gradually turning up the sleepy signals. Caffeine, with its clever molecular structure, mimics adenosine and blocks its receptors, essentially jamming the sleepy signal. This tricks your brain, creating a false sense of alertness, into feeling alert and ready to tackle the day, or at least the next few hours. This not only delays the natural onset of sleepiness, but also ramps up other stimulating chemicals within your brain, like dopamine, the reward neurotransmitter, and adrenaline, the fight-or-flight hormone. The real issue? Caffeine's effects last, lingering in your system for a surprisingly long time. Its half-life is about 6 hours, meaning half of the caffeine you consume is still active in your body after that time. So a late afternoon coffee, say around 3 p.m., can still be significantly present in your system, coursing through your bloodstream at bedtime. Even if you feel tired and ready for sleep, caffeine can prevent you from falling into deep, restorative sleep, the kind that truly rejuvenates you. That's why a seemingly harmless afternoon pick-me-up, intended to boost your productivity, can leave you tossing and turning hours later, battling insomnia. Understanding this chemistry, the intricate dance between adenosine and caffeine, is the first step to better sleep and improved overall well-being. The solution? Time your caffeine wisely, being mindful of its lasting effects. Your brain, and your sleep, will thank you for it. Let's see how this plays out in a real-life scenario, examining the impact of caffeine on a typical day. Meet Jamie, a vibrant individual, always battling fatigue, constantly tired, despite getting what seemed like enough sleep. Always reaching for that next cup of coffee, a daily ritual, and sugary sodas, a quick fix for an energy slump, just to get through the seemingly endless day. Nights were restless, filled with tossing and turning, mornings groggy, a struggle to even get out of bed, and absolutely nothing seemed to provide lasting help or relief. Little did Jamie suspect, their seemingly harmless evening sodas were actually loaded with hidden caffeine. After finally learning about the hidden caffeine content, Jamie decided to cut out all caffeinated drinks entirely. Specifically, after 2 p.m. for an entire week. The first few days were undeniably tough, but soon enough, falling asleep at night became significantly easier, and mornings finally felt brighter and more refreshing. That one simple change made a surprisingly huge difference in Jamie's life. Jamie's story clearly shows just how a simple adjustment, a small tweak to your routine, can completely transform your nights and your days. Sometimes, the answer to your problems is hiding right there in plain sight, staring you in the face. So, could this be your personal breakthrough too? Let's talk about exactly how you can try this simple strategy yourself. Want better sleep? Set a caffeine curfew, no caffeine after 2 p.m. If you're sensitive, try cutting off even earlier. Swap your afternoon coffee for herbal tea, warm milk, or water. Combine this with good sleep habits, a regular bedtime, a cool, dark room, and less screen time before bed. Here's your challenge: go caffeine-free after 2 p.m. for 1 week. Notice how you feel at night and during the day. You might be surprised by the results. Give it a try. Your well-rested self will thank you.